They called me crazy, EA. Since 2017, I've been telling all my homies, all my friends how that I'm a proud Sims 4 player. I speak 𝘕𝘕 now. They called me crazy. They made fun of me. They knew how treacherous that your game was, and let's be honest, it's always been bad. All these expansions and unnecessary packs was obvious greed. But I stuck beside y'all. At the end of all my nights, I wasn't booting up GTA or Call of Duty. Nah, I was watching anime and playing The Sims 4. And you do this. Let's just talk about it. Sims 4, the infamous life simulator that's innovated new ways to scam players since 2014. It's not new. Nothing about it is new. This is EA we're talking about. They're like the Mr. Krabs of the gaming world when it comes to microtransactions. But like how we all know this, I try to make it known that The Sims 4 is one of my favorite games of all time. With the history of playing The Sims 3 on console in my childhood, I grew up to play The Sims 4 on my first computer, which was a MacBook. Don't ever game on one of those. After a long day of work, I just want to chill, watch a show and play a game, and this is the perfect game for me to play while doing so. But it's not just the chill aspect of the game that I like. The game itself is very well designed for what it does. Except when they wash dishes in the bathroom sink. That just makes me... Ooh. But the game walks a fine line between realism and being a video game, so much so that over the years, the title's accumulated a dedicated fan base of global simmers showcasing their creativity and wackiness through the way that they play the game. Not to mention the modding community that's taken the game to an entirely new level. If you want to be a serial killer that has explicit in-game sex and sells drugs in their free time, the mods that this game has to offer makes all of that a possibility. So The Sims 4 has done revolutionary things for the simulation genre of video games, in which I'm extremely grateful for. Now, since all the positives out the way, the rest of this video is about to be negative. Cue the negative music. EA just dropped their latest free update for the game, which is their infant update, bringing a new age stage for your Sims in between being a baby and being a toddler. Now, people tend to usually skip over the whole baby age stage because they're annoying as hell, and also because you had little interaction with the baby as they mostly stayed in the crib during this entire life stage. But now with this free update, EA claims that it aims to really flesh out this entire time period, giving you more gameplay out of having young Sims. At least that's what they claim to give us, because this update is the most pointless thing that EA has ever given Sims 4 players as far as content. Most of the interactions and gameplay mechanics that you want from an infant update is locked behind a paywall. Classic EA move, all of which you have to buy the newest $40 expansion to gain access to. For example, a changing table, like what you use to change a diaper? You need the expansion. Or what about baby showers? Yeah, you want your baby daddy pulling up in that classic Burberry fit to celebrate your pregnancy? Nope, need the expansion. Or what about being able to teach your own child how to crawl or stand, basic human skills? Locked behind a $40 paywall. That is insane to me. I always knew that EA was bad, but this is next level. This whole situation sounds like a joke that I would tell, exaggerating how money hungry EA is, but instead it's not a joke. It's real life. I'd rather them just put the whole infant update in the expansion pack rather than whatever they got going on right now, because it already basically is. And I just can't reason in my head how anyone at the company thought that this would be a good idea, especially with how they already know how we view them. It's just sad, man. I can't even say that I don't recommend the update because, it's a required update. You have to get it. But as far as the infant content, If you want it, you're gonna have to chuck up some extra bones, which I personally don't recommend just because of how dumb this whole situation is. So, EA, y'all suck for this, even though I'ma still play my sim save, but I'm definitely gonna be skipping the Growing Together DLC. I'm hurt, man. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. Feel free to leave a comment down below. And as always, leave a like on the video, subscribe, check out the Patreon, and I'll see you on the next one.